there's only two types of orders: market orders and limit orders, right? And the only order that has no contingency, no qualifier, is a market order. I want immediate execution at the best available price. I'm more interested in execution than I am price. I'm demented. I've been doing this a long time, and people don't get it. I built this off-grid compound. I'm looking for an EcoGen generator. It's the Generac that's made for off-grid use, and can't find this thing. I scour the country, and then finally, this guy giving up, and I'm going to just repurpose a Generac like city version generator for my off-grid compound. And I call the guy, and he goes, "Well, Dean," he says, "there is one here. The guy made his deposit. He hasn't picked it up, and I can give it to you." And I said, "I'll take it." He goes, "Well, I haven't told you the price." I said, "It doesn't matter. I'll take it." And he goes, "Well, you don't know." I said, "Listen, I need immediate execution. I'm more interested in that generator than I am the price." He goes, "Well, that's not how it works. I got to send you a quote, and you got to accept the quote." I go, "Get it over here, right?" One time I was at the airport, and all of a sudden my plane disappeared. The flight that I needed. I went up the Delta and looked where the next flight was, and I said, "Listen, I need my butt on that plane." And they go, "Well, we haven't told you what the price of the ticket is." I said, "It doesn't matter. Whatever the price is, I got to pay it. I can't be stuck at this airport tonight. So if that plane is leaving and there's a seat, charge me what you will," right? That's a market order. Limit order means I only want to do business at my price or better. Clients get hung up on this all the time. Nobody has to do business with you at your price or better. As a buyer, my price or less. As a seller, my price or more. Those are called buy limits and sell limits. And again, I would put a buy limit below the current market price and a sell limit above the current market price. Otherwise somebody might take advantage of me. So those are the two. There's only two. We can add additional qualifiers or contingencies to our orders. For example, I could make it a stop order where I tell my broker, "Hey, stop the loss." And I can have, when I pull the trigger, I say, make it a market order or make it a limit order. So we have sell stop limits, buy stop limits. And again, it would be silly for you to give me a buy stop limit or a sell stop limit, because then you're telling me you want to go home, but only if you can get your price or better. So stop orders are used as a qualifier to stop losses, protect profits, or establish a stock position. So whatever there's three of a thing, we should expect the accept format on the test. You say, "Oh, Dean, I want to place a stop order." I say, "Oh, you're trying to stop a loss, protect a profit, or establish a stock position." You go, "No, I'm not." I go, "Well, then you're confused, because those are the three uses of a stop order." Right? So I don't think that's either one of those are big areas if you're taking Series 7. The biggest areas on Series 7 are munis, mutual funds, and options. So none of those are material to your success on Thursday. But you still have time to review and put that into the category of owning it, right? Like you said, you watched all my content, but I do have several versions of type of order lectures. I have lecture replays, I have coaching calls, tutoring replays, I have class replays. So you can put that in the channel search bar, and a lot of practice questions will come up as well.